Hey everyone, how's it going? My name's Shani and I'm a part-time reseller, and today I have a ship with me. It is Sunday night. It is August the 3rd. I am winding down for the night. It has been a busy weekend for me. You know, on the sales fronts, I'm not going to complain. I was hoping I would have a lot more. I had a 40% off old inventory. Like if the picture was from my house that we lived in previously to this one, I put it 40% off. Everything else, I think I did 25% off. I had 5 sales, 6 items. One was a bundle. I had no Poshmark sales. I had no Etsy sales. I had no Mercari sales. I had only eBay sales, and one was a bundle. I will say I actually sold another item. It was an auction of some junk jewelry, which was already boxed. And it went for $15. It's my lowest craft junk jewelry lot that I've sold, and they have yet to pay. So I'm not going to ship that out tonight. Hopefully they'll pay sometime and it can go out on tomorrow nights, hopefully. But yeah, so I will say I've had several watchers. I've sent several more offers. I actually, on weekends where I have really big sales, I normally will not send offers out because that's even more percentage off. I will normally hold off, and then once the sale ends, I'll send them an offer. And so I have like 10 watchers right now on items. So anyway, I hope your weekend was good. I had a bridal shower that I went to on Saturday for my niece, one of my nieces. And then I went to a bridal fair with my soon-to-be daughter-in-law today with her mom, and then some of their friends. One of her best friends is getting married as well. So anyway, it has been a bridal weekend, a wedding weekend. So I am tired, but here we go. Yeah, this week's kind of just been, but you know what? I'm still making sales, and I know what you get out of it is what you put in it. And I haven't been the best the last several weeks. I haven't been the best at listing. I'm finding that since I've started back to a daytime job, I'm finding that is actually really hard on me. I used to kind of have a rhythm down when I worked daytime, but I'm going to be honest, not that I'm not tired all the time anyway, just saying the word tired makes me want to yawn, but I found a rhythm that I kind of could stay in, and I'm having a hard time finding that now. And I think it's just because my husband and I are both on different, like we both have different jobs now. It's not the same as it used to be. So yeah, I'm struggling a little bit on that front. I did take pictures. No, you stay. Sorry. It's like with a kid, you have to correct them right when it happens. You can't let them keep going. Same with the dog. Little Missy, come here. What was I saying? Oh, so yesterday evening, I was able to take several pictures. I listed things for sale, and then I think I listed 4 or 5 items this morning of pictures I had taken last night. So I kind of set myself up for success because I knew today was going to be a super busy day. I'm finding it hard. I used to take a day and just like do nothing but take pictures all day of things. So I would be able to list quicker through the week, just to already have those pictures taken. that actually worked really well for me. So if you work Monday through Friday and you're like trying to find a time to be able to take pictures and list things, I kind of used my Sunday afternoons if we didn't have anything going on. I kind of used that as my time to take a bunch of pictures. And I would just put, several hours in on it on a Sunday. And then I would have pictures through the week. So it was easy to be able to list items because my pictures were already taken. So I'm just finding the time to actually like have that stock of pictures. I mean, that's my goal. And then to have the drafts, that's, you guys hear me, that's always my goal, is to be able to have drafts up and ready to go. So anyway, let's get on with it. It's feeling better in Missouri, but I heard it's supposed to be super hot again starting this next week. So, looking forward to that. Edith had she laid her first egg today, guys. I know Edith made her debut the other day, and I was saying she was living rent-free, but yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm not even gonna pretend to try to stop those yawns. But yeah, she laid her first egg today. So, okay, so this is gonna be very surprising. In all that jewelry, I did make myself take some pictures of some jewelry because I finally have all the lots that I bought. I have finally separated things, and I have 3 boxes of things I'm going to jar and take to my flea market. I have 2 boxes of things I'm going to post for sale individually, and I have a little rack that has all the gold tone and silver jewelry that I want to post online. So I have separated jewelry as it stands, and this was laying on the table yesterday, and I picked it up and I thought, I'm gonna look this up. It is a pin, and it says Ralph Engelstad Arena, home of the Fighting Sioux. It has an Indian on it, and it's just a pin. It has the little clasp on the back. Just a pin, right? And I thought, okay, well, this is like a school somewhere. So I looked it up, and it actually is a college. I did not know. It's in North Dakota. And so yeah, I looked it up, and there were 2 for sale, like around $20, and there were none sold. So that's when you really have a choice to make on, okay, am I gonna put mine for sale? I mean, clearly those other ones aren't selling at $20. So what am I gonna do in this situation? And I thought about it, and I didn't want to hold on to this pin. I thought, I'm just gonna give it a go and post it for $9.99, and it sold in an hour. And I'm not kidding you. It sold within an hour of me listing it. And I did send them an offer, and it ended, $8.99. No, I didn't send them an offer. So $8.99, I posted, and it sold. So did I go way too cheap? Maybe. But there weren't any others sold, and the only 2 that were listed high, and they weren't selling. And so I thought, I'm sure someone had that saved maybe. I kind of feel like when something sells that fast, someone is watching it. Someone has a saved search, and they are trying to find it. Stay, Lou. And they are trying to find it. So sold within an hour, $8.99 plus shipping, and this sold on Saturday. My net profit on this is $7.12. So not too shabby. It did come from my last jewelry haul where I spent $130. So I'm just glad, I'm selling these lots. That brings back money. Every little piece of jewelry I sell goes towards my profit and, paying off the money I have into it. So anyway, I'm super happy with that. Like one little pin. So out of that whole lot, this last lot I bought. Oh, and I have, just to kind of give you guys an idea, this box is nothing but old watches. Just bags of old dead watches. Dead, broken. I started the bid at $19.99 and it has one bid on it. It has 3 hours and something, 3 days and something left. And there's like 18 watchers on it. So I'm really hoping that takes off. But out of that last lot, this box, which is a pretty kind of nice big box, but do you see all these pins? So this Fighting Sioux pin that I just sold for $8.99, there are several other pins in here that I'm kind of like, you know, I need to look into these. I think I showed you on a different haul too, but just kind of like, here's a thing with 5 pins, and they are Thonock Golf Club, Cruden Bay Golf Club, Old Course, St. Andrews, Scotland. So this is golf. Carnoustie Golf Course Championship. So these are golf ones. So I'll probably sell them in a lot. I mean, it's just, there's just random things, you know? And then things I know nothing about. Like, so here's a little Go Red one for heart disease. So I threw these all in here so I could maybe do some research on some of these and, you know, pair up some that I can. And I just happened to find that one sitting on the table that didn't make it into the box, and I thought, I need to look into this. So, okay. My title on that was North Dakota Fighting Sioux Ralph Engelstad Arena Penn Hockey College. So, there's that. The next item is a bundle. This did sell today, and it is underwear. And I'm gonna show you guys. I don't know what I did with my regular tape. Oh, here it is. Okay, good deal. So I have a pair of Thieves men's 4-way cotton stretch blousers, boxer briefs, 3-pack large. So this is, the pack has been ripped open. You can see there's 3 of them in here. And then the other one they bought was a pair of Thieves men's 4-way performance stretch boxer brief, 3-pack large. So both of these sets sold for $25.58 together. I have $3.07 into each of these items. So my cost of goods on the underwear has gone up from last year. I get these at my local pallet place. I'm going to be honest, I've been there, I think, maybe twice this year. The end of last year, I was going quite a bit. I just kind of lost my love of it, truthfully. It's kind of more like retail arbitrage in a way, I feel like pallet places are. But, I mean, ultimately, I still sold these. I bought them both on the same day, April the 30th. And after my cost of goods and my fees, my net profit is $14.25 for both of them. So the buyer paid shipping on both items, and what I did is I refunded them the overage of shipping cost. So anytime that happens, and the buyer pays extra in shipping, I always try to give them a refund on, you know, I don't feel like it's fair for me to keep all that money when they purchase 2 or more items from me. So $14.25, not bad. One of the reasons I've lost my love is they have increased from last year to this year. they've increased the cost of goods on all the underwear in the Pallet Place. It went from $2.07 after taxes to $3.07. So it went up a whole $1 from December 31st to January 1st. And that kind of made me feel like, oh, well, I mean, that's quite a bit, you know, $3. But underwear does sell well. I actually, I have about a half of a bin now. I had it all filled with my last pallet haul, but I haven't went in a while, and I've sold several things of underwear, so it is going down. Okay, so this is a 12 by 15 going out in. So I'm very happy with that. I'm so thirsty. I'm sorry. I don't have any water, but I got ice. Please don't come at me. I'm dying of thirst out here. Okay. Okay. This was you're going to see some low sales. Remember, I was having a 40% off sale, so I'm trying to get rid of all the really old inventory I have. So this is a Lauren Ralph Lauren Active. It is a women's navy hooded thermal, 3/4 sleeve, size medium. It is hooded. It's got this nice little lace-up detail in the front. I do need to do this. And, you know, it is a size medium. I'm really happy that it sold today, but it only sold for $5.99 during my sale. So $5.99. And yeah, I don't have a cost of goods because I've had it for so long. And I've already claimed those cost of goods in a previous year. So, you know, what I'm making is what I'm making at this point. And my net profit on this is a whole $3.86, folks. That's okay. That's okay. I most likely got this in a bag sale because, well, I would like to say you don't see me pick up this kind of stuff at a regular Goodwill, but I'm not going to say that because I make mistakes and do stupid stuff. Okay. So it's good to go. So you might say, why are you wasting your bags for something that brought you $3 and whatever? And my answer to that is $3.86. It's still a profit. I still want a good presentation with this buyer. And you never know. I have repeated buyers come back a lot. And it's just important to me. Now, every once in a while, like, if for some reason I run out of those bags, or if I'm not making a profit, I might not use one. But those sticky things won't let go of you, though. Okay, here's another low sale, but that's okay. It's an old item. I don't have a cost of goods on this. This is the Salty Dog Cafe Hilton Head Island men's t-shirt, burgundy crew neck medium. This was on my 40% off sale. And it is a souvenir destination shirt. And you guys see me sell these a lot, so it's not like I wouldn't have picked this up in a bag sale, you know, with comps probably being around $1, hopefully less, or a Goodwill outlet haul. I will buy stuff like this at the Goodwill outlet for sure. So comps probably or not comp, sorry, cost of goods, probably $1 or less. This sold for $5.99 on my 40% off sale. My net profit for this year is $4.12. So closer, I'm just gonna say closer to paying off my debt, right? Closer to paying off my debt, getting rid of things, and go on get. Clearing room for big and better, right? Okay, same with these pants. At first on Saturday, I was like, okay, we're making some sales. I'm getting rid of some old stuff. These are Habit Shutter Bug Insect Repellent Convertible Shorts, men's size large. So these shorts actually have some sort of repellent for insects. It's not like they smell or anything, so I'm not quite sure exactly what it is. So I got these, I believe, in a bag sale, and I decided to go ahead. The comps were not great on them, which really is sad because usually anything with like UPF or like an insect repellent or something, the comps aren't, you know, are decent. But it wasn't on these. So I got, even though they were 40% off, someone sent me an offer for $4 and something. And I refused it. And I just, I denied it. And I sent a little message in it. I was very nice. And I said, here's the deal, 40% off. It was like $5.40. And I said, I appreciate your offer. However, I just started a 40% off sale, so this item is deeply discounted. And basically that's as low as I'm going to take it this time. And then they countered with a $5 offer. And I felt like that was decent enough. I was gonna go, I just accepted it. I wanted to get rid of these. They have been in my closet for a year and a half or two. So I went ahead and accepted the $5 offer. So my net profit on this on Saturday was $3.28. So, woo, boom. Boom diggity. Let's see what else I got. Oh, I was gonna tell you too, that North Dakota pin, I donated to, that was the one item I did get to donate to my charity on that. So out of those sales, out of that sale, I donated 90 cents. So at the end of the month, they'll get 90 cents off of that sale from me. I've never used eBay for charity, so let me know if you have, like, as from what I was reading, they will send at the end of the month, it's like they wait till the end of the month and then they send a check to that charity, like from you. So they cut the check on your behalf basically to that charity. So let me know if you've ever donated. It's something I'm kind of strong about. Although I only have one dog, at one time we had 5 dogs when we lived out in Kansas. And you know, although Lou is probably the most spoiled, I have always loved animals, and it totally breaks my heart when people are cruel to them and they neglect them and starve them. It really trips my trigger. And so this is just really, I'm kind of passionate, and I just feel like really blessed that I can donate to their cause. So, but let me know if you've ever donated to a charity from your eBay, and if it went smoothly. It's not like I don't trust eBay, like they have to account for that. But I hope it's not confusing for that place. Oh, I didn't even show you this. Jiminy Christmas. Okay, so you saw the other vintage Champion reverse weave sweatshirt. And here's the other one. The other one ended up selling. So this is a vintage OG. Definitely one of the old ones. Reverse weave. The tag even says reverse weave. And that really is the kind of fabric Champion is known for. You can sell people look for the reverse weave. And I feel like I can just keep on using this little thingy and I'm going to keep getting fuzzies. Sometimes you just got to go with it. Okay, let's see. Oh my goodness. I'm like, am I losing my hair? What's happening here? So yeah, I sold this. This was, so I did thrift this. However, this was from my personal closet because when I thrifted them both at the same time from the Goodwill. I put them into my personal closet. So basically I purchased them into my personal closet. And so I have had them in there. I did a closet clean out and I really just came to the realization that I had only worn, I think this one once and the green one like 2 or 3 times. And I have so many sweatshirts that I just kind of decided to cut it loose and let it go. And so I sold it for $19.20. That was an offer. I think it was the 20% off sale. My net profit on this item is $13.39. So I didn't make as much on this one as I did on the green one, but I'm really happy because I think at the time my cost of goods was like $9 a piece because you know Goodwill prices are crazy sometimes, but I was buying it for myself. So sometimes, you know, when you buy things for yourself, you're willing to pay up more. And so I was. They're super soft. And so anyway, I just feel like I'm getting that money I originally put into them back at this point. All right. Keep forgetting I have a trash down there. Okay, so this is a 12 by 15 poly. So everything I am shipping out is in a poly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm sorry, that was 6 sales, but 7 items. I was totally wrong. I think I was saying 5 sales, 6 items, but 6 sales, 7 items. So there's that. So starting the work week, I work 4 days a week, and this week I have Wednesday off, and my husband is actually working Wednesday, and so I think my day's just going to be staying at home and trying to get through some inventory. I have another thrift haul I need to record. That'll probably be a Wednesday, depending on how the next 2 days go. I purchased me some very high quality running shoes. When I used to be a runner back in the day, I wore Asics Nimbus, and so I have recently decided I want to try to start at least sort of jog walking. If my knees can tolerate it, I'm going to try my best. But I did buy myself a really nice pair of shoes this weekend, so I did do that. And so I'm hoping I can start getting myself out of bed early in the morning to knock it out before the heat sets in. But if you all can send some good vibes for me, you know, overall, it's going to kick my booty, but it will also make me feel better in the long run and just be more healthier overall. And I have kind of been on this trying to be a better person, wellness journey. I don't know, call it a wellness, weight loss, just overall healthier. I don't really talk a lot about it. I have stage 3 kidney disease, and that's just for my age. I need to take care of the kidneys I have and really, really just start taking care of them. So I always have that in the back of my mind. And when I think about like going on a wellness journey or things like that, I always have to consider whatever I do, I have to be good on my kidneys for the rest of my life, just so I can kind of maintain where they're at. And yeah, so all the good vibes would be appreciated. Exercise is wonderful for your kidneys. And so I just need to get back out there and get going. And Lou does too, because her and her mommy we have snacked a lot in the last few years, and we have both added on some extra pounds. But I have lost some in this last 6-8 months, but it's definitely hard. It's harder now. So everyone always says that. Women always say it gets harder as you age, and I'm here to tell you it really does. So if you're young, just really start taking care of yourself now and don't wait. So anyway, I don't know how I went from reselling to that, but just chit-chatting. So have a good one. Get your week started good. As always, if you've made it this far, you probably follow me, but please hit the like button and just pop me an emoji in the comments. I would super appreciate it, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow.